Boom, so Stolen from Africa TV, SFA Atlanta, man, we're just out here on campus, man, Morehouse. So we just found out about a few parties that's going on the campus, and we're gonna take the moment to, ask questions and just really connect with our communities abroad. Seeing how much people know about the Black experience in Canada. Do people even know what happened to the people after the Underground Railroad when we found freedom? You know what I mean? So stay tuned, man, more things to come. Just loving the trip out here. And that's how we doing it, man, connecting with the people, first and foremost. Stay tuned.
Sometimes I cut on the radio when all I hear is suckers who would offer fellatio to keep their records rotational. They play the role of a lowly slave on the daily though, trained to live with the whip and chain, plantation label, take control, making molds of artists who ain't got soul and braided through your brain waves on the low. And then you wonder why all of the paid rappers got fake flow, and lyricists got a slave for the late show and flake dope, make it so they shine when you can't glow. Their mixtapes ain't go when they claim you in hate mode cause you can't blow. If I had to say so, the game is twisted when black music has to serve a Eurocentric interest. Mention that I not politicians get to slip their influence in this dimension, censoring how you listen and can't keep children out of state detention or provide food, clothing, and shelter for their constituents. Peace to the groove is true culture. Coming all the way to you live from Morehouse College, putting DMV on the map. What up? Groove on the map. What up? You know what I'm saying? All power to the oppressed people. Let's get free out this bitch. Peace and power. Basically, Morehouse is really in the business of creating docile Negroes.
Okay.
Buffer class, feeders for the boule. They really don't want to manifest black power here on this campus. They really rather instill black complacency here on this campus.
Okay.
So I feel like it's the duty of people like myself and like minds, to try and establish some sort of order, some sort of respect for what we know is black culture and black consciousness here at the premier HBCU.
What are the first things that come to mind when you hear the word Stolen from Africa?
I think of the offer. I think of 50 million black people being deracinated, uprooted from their homes, never to return again. I think of people being trapped in the bottom of boats, chained up, being urinated on, fecal matter defecated on, vomited on, in the bottom of these slave ships. White people taking our women away and raping them, raping us of our history, of our names, our religion, our culture. I think of savagery. When they say stolen from Africa, I think of what they've been doing for history and what they continue to do today, which is they exploit the people for their resources by any and all means. That shit has got to stop.
Us, coming from Canada, we like to make the connection between Canada and U.S. And you know how oftentimes, we know about the Underground Railroad. First of all, what are some facts that you know about the Underground Railroad, yo?
Basically, the Underground Railroad was a movement, a covert operation that basically took place for the liberation of, people from captivity.
Right.
And they basically took people from the South and, basically shot them all up north, up to freedom, across the Mason-Dixon line, and in many cases, across the border, all the way up to Canada. The brothers and sisters to find liberation from physical and psychological enslavement.
Has anyone ever thought about what happened to them afterwards?
Never known what happens to them after they got to Canada. Never known what happened.